We, as a university, are fortunate that Coach Walker has accepted and committed to serving in this role. And I have complete confidence that he's going to be a tremendous representative and ambassador for our university. At this time, I will turn the microphone over to Coach Walker.
Thanks, Kirby. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to say it's not only a great day to be a Red Raider, it's an awesome day to be a Red Raider. I want to thank you, Kirby, for your confidence in me. I know President Skrivenek couldn't be here, and also the heartbeat of this university, Chancellor Hance. I want to thank him as well for placing trust in me to move this program forward. This has been the realization of a dream. For 17 years in this business. This is a very difficult business, and for 17 years I've worked very diligently to place myself in a situation to have this opportunity, and I'm very thankful that Texas Tech has given me this chance. We have a great group of guys, very happy to coach these guys. They've been through some difficult situations. They've had a great attitude. The staff has had a great attitude, and all we're focusing on right now is moving forward and taking on this season. And there's a lot of things that will be said, and I'll tell you this, from this program going out, it will be all positive, it will be all great energy, and we're happy about that. I've had the opportunity to work for some great head coaches, and you know what, I am prepared to lead this program to wherever we can go. Where that is, I don't know. But I know one thing, there are people that will say, well, how many games are going to win, and they'll judge us by that. But what we will judge ourselves by is how hard we play for the name on the front of the jersey. We'll always keep Texas Tech front and center. And my mission and my priority is to take care of these young men, to make sure they're the best men, they're the best student, and the best athletes they can be. And all we care about, and we just talked about in the locker room, is being the best Texas Tech basketball team we can be by the end of the season. Be the best people we can be by the end of the season. And hopefully our fan base will follow strong behind us. And
this time we'll take questions. If you'll raise your hand, Chris, we'll get the mic to
you. Kirby, did you do any looking outside of the program at bringing in somebody interim?
We took time. We were very diligent in being very detailed through this process. It was a process that was attractive to many people throughout the country, from those that are currently within the college game to those individuals that are even at the professional game in the NBA level. But it became clear over the course of the last couple of weeks, when you see the energy, when you see the determination, when you see the attitude of this group of young men, that the best decision for this basketball program was to stay in-house and to elevate Chris Walker to this role.
Chris, you talked about your time as an assistant, how long you've been in this game. What personally does this mean to you to take on this position and to get your opportunity as a head coach?
I mean, it means everything to me. As I said before, any assistant coach, and even the guys I work with who've never had this opportunity know, all the long nights, the long days from recruiting, to watching film, and you've put time and time year after year, moving your family around, taking different jobs, taking lesser jobs, losing, winning. There's just a lot that goes into this process, and to get this opportunity it's just a gift from God. And as I said before, that it goes a long way to say that I'm very thankful that Texas Tech and Kirby Lee has given me this opportunity. And again, some people may look at it as an obstacle. Coach Walker is looking at it as an opportunity.
Obviously, the recruiting it's a challenge when you look at just the uncertainty that will be going forward. How do you handle that? How do you handle the recruiting, and what do you tell kids out on the recruiting trail this year?
I'll tell them the same thing that I've told the guys that are sitting back here that I recruited. At the end of the day, it's about Texas Tech. We're selling the university. We're selling Lubbock. We're selling the people of Lubbock. It's not about Coach Walker. It's not about any of those things that people think that happens in the recruiting world. At the end of the day, we want these guys to be proud that they're Red Raiders. Not proud that they play for Coach Walker, but proud they're part of a great community that supports them. So, and going forward, yeah, it will be some questions asked, but we'll intelligently and eloquently answer those questions. But at the end of the day, you know, I think everything will be good, and we'll see where we are at the end of the year. But the bottom line is we're going to still be aggressive recruiting-wise. And, again, our message is going to be it's about Texas Tech.
Kirby, have you kind of outlined specifics of what you're looking for from the team and from Coach Walker as you're evaluating this process to determine who would take the job on a permanent basis?
Well, I think Coach Walker said it perfectly, and we're in perfect alignment with our expectations, and that is to make sure that these young men are the best that they can be on the basketball court, that they are the best young men that they can be in the classroom, and that they grow to be the future leaders of our community, of our society, and of our country. This is an extremely talented group of young men. So to sit here and to, you know, speculate on where we believe we should be at the end of the season, I never do that. But I have confidence that with the leadership of Coach Walker and the group of these young men, that this is going to be a fun basketball season. And this is going to be a basketball team that this community is going to get behind and support, and it's going to be fun to watch. So we're going to be the best that we can be, and then we'll evaluate it when it's all said and done.
So would it be incorrect to assume that Mr. Walker would be considered for the permanent post, depending upon your decision-making and other people that might draw your interest?
Would it be incorrect to assume that? I don't want to speculate, but you know, we'll evaluate it from top to bottom at the end of the year, and just like we did today, we will make the best decision that's in the interest of Texas Tech University and of Texas Tech basketball. Just as the decision today was to elevate Coach Walker into this role, we'll make the same best decision 6 months from now.
Coach, could you talk about when you found out that you were going to get the opportunity?
I found out when I saw you, Chuck. Really, I found out when I saw you. But maybe about 2:30 today. I found out today, so it hasn't been long. So a lot of things have been going on since that time.
And then could you talk about just the preparation the team's been going through to get ready for the season, and maybe some of the changes that you've made just to get ready for the season?
Sure. First of all, in saying that, you know, I definitely want to thank the staff, because I think the staff, those guys have been a great support network and helping me, because, you know, as we say, this has been a very difficult process, but these guys have eased the pressure, because it hasn't been easy, but they've eased the pressure, and I want to publicly thank them. That I really appreciate, you know, the relationship that I have with these guys and how they work diligently to keep us moving forward. We've been doing a lot of different things, you know, only because it's taken a while, a month, until we knew exactly what was going on. So we did some things that we would have done before, and as time goes on, we've done some things differently in preparing for maybe playing a different way. At the end of the day, you know, being in shape is something that everybody preaches, so we're always conditioning, we're always lifting, so you're going to do some of the same things, but as time has gone on, there's been some philosophical things that have creeped in a little bit differently, but these guys have been great. They have open ears and open arms and open eyes. They've accepted everything, and they've been very, very good to work with.
Is this a 6-month contract? Is this a year contract? And can you talk about the terms?
You know, Chris and I have shook hands on the terms. It's a 6-month commitment. Betsy not prepared to announce those sitting here today, but once we formalize that and get that committed to paper, then you know, obviously there process for y'all to gain access to that. But Chris and I shook hands on our agreement, and we're on the same page to move this forward.
Chris, when you found out today, you said this afternoon, what was the first kind of thing that you told these guys? What was there a meeting, and kind of what did you just say to them?
We just had a meeting before we came in, and again, you know, the first thing we did, I'd like to echo thanking Kirby for his commitment to the team, and and also giving me an opportunity to lead this program forward. And again, some of the same things I said before about, our guys being humble and hungry, having a great attitude every day, and we're going to be competitive, and we're going to be the best people we can be, and our number one goal is to rally our fan base, to get our fan base behind us from our competitiveness, but also our likability. We're going to be out in the community, and we're going to make sure that people come behind this program not but just because they win or lose, because they love the Red Raiders, and I want them to love our guys, and we're going to earn that.
Kirby, you told us a few weeks ago about some secondary violations from last October that were served in January, and that you were looking into and making sure that there wasn't anything additional. In your investigation, did you find anything additional that you're going to have to serve in the next few months?
We have completed our investigation and review of the issues, NCAA rules issues that are at hand, and we have actually, as of about 2 o'clock this afternoon, submitted our internal investigation and report to the NCAA. And since it is still an open case, I can't speak further to that, but we have concluded our internal investigation. We have sent that to the NCAA, and we're moving forward.
Jay, for you guys as players now to finally have something set in stone moving forward, how nice is that for you guys?
It's great. I mean, I don't have to deal with my mom and grandma asking me every day who's the coach. So, I mean, it's good. And I mean, I bet they feel the same way because we all can just focus on this season and moving forward.
Can you talk about what Coach Walker brings as a head coach?
I think Coach Walker brings. I mean, he makes it a family. He's always open for us to come and talk to him, and he's gonna bring energy. He keeps us positive at all times, and I mean, I think it's gonna be a great year this year with Coach Walker.
Shout. Jay, obviously you guys wanting to move forward and all that kind of stuff. How difficult has the last month been until this has come for you guys as a team? How difficult has this ordeal been?
I don't think it's been that difficult. I mean, it's a struggle because it's a different situation, but I don't think it's hard with. I mean, we all been a family. We just been focusing on working out and being the best team we can be this year, and we try to let the media and stuff deal with all this, and we just stay focused on Texas Tech and basketball.